432 The Drop Radio. We are live again. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yep, those are all my peoples, my weeples. You might hear my young king, man. Yaya Kwa. Back here doing his thing, man. He's almost one, which is crazy. I feel like he just got here. And, yeah, you know, having young, beautiful souls makes you think about things, you know, that don't just revolve around yourself. You know, you think about your children, their environment, the air they breathe, the air my son will breathe in the future. You know what I mean? So that's why we keep revisiting these topics. We don't just bring up chemtrails and leave you there. We have to keep coming back and updating those type of topics because they're so vast and powerful and full of new information. And that's what we're digging on right now, is new information as well as revisiting old information, even though information is information. It's not really new or old. Either it is or it ain't. The truth is truth. So if we can bring that all together, that's what we try to do. Again, this is 432 The Drop Radio, and I hope you're digging on that Flying Lotus, Kendrick Lamar, man. Never Catch Me. That's a cold track, as well as the B.O.B. track that we just played, Generations. And it's so cool and cold, man, because, you know, this is sort of new to a lot of folks to really think about vibration and being electricity, energy. You know what I mean? We just look at our physical bodies, ourselves, and we say, you know what I mean, this is me. I am what I see in the mirror, but we are nothing like what we see in the mirror. When we understand that matter, as they say, is, you know, made of atoms, but when they research or when you research what an atom is, you realize it's 99.9% empty space. So vibration and energy and what we call matter, you know what I'm saying? You now you're talking about, you know, truly being electric, being connected. Nothing is what it seems. So your frequency is affected by other frequencies. Subconsciously, you don't have to be conscious of somebody affecting your vibration. You can feel that. Somebody come around you in the wrong vibration, you can feel that. So I'm gonna kick this right quick before you know, we move on to that flat drop with brother Silas Nehemiah, which is going to be dope, man. We're going to get into some scriptures, man, and just let that Ruach do its thing. But let's get into this 432 Hertz drop. You know, you can always go on the site 432thedrop.com, click on what is 432 Hertz. This is off of site Omega 432, which we're also linking to the site, to our site here. It says the introduction of 440 Hertz to America. Concert pitch 440 Hertz was slowly introduced into the United States by Navy man J.C. Deegan. Research this, my family, Drop Nation. Deegan, D-E-A-G-A-N. Mr. Deegan got his start in frequency when he was stationed in England while on active duty with the Navy, and attended a lecture by Hermann Helmholtz, a 19th century German physicist and physiologist who wrote The Theory of the Sensations of Tone as a foundation of music theory in 1863. This goes back. All this stuff starts tying together with the dates when you start to look at when did they change our frequency, when did they change our consciousness, when did they flip us upside down. After the lecture, J.C. Deegan was inspired to create bells and chimes in 440 Hertz, and from marrying into a prominent German cabinet maker family, he procured the funding and social status to persuade societies of music to change concert pitch to A equals 440 Hertz circa 1910. All right, so he came up, he started balling, he married into some money, then he got the funding to start pushing this agenda. All right, so he continued to sell all pitch standards until 440 Hertz was passed by the American Federation of Music in 1917. So when you listen to your MP3s, the radio stations, and you're not thinking about what vibration is this music in, you're just like, oh, I like the beat, I like the artist, They got us going off on the bells and whistles. We're not focusing on the actual frequency that they have tuned this music into. Why do you think these singers are getting throat surgery? Adele and Sam Smith and all kind of folks, because they are trying to hit the rendition, the tuning of the music that is on their CD. So when they play the music in the background, the band plays the music, they're playing it now in 440 hertz to match the tuning of the album. And these singers are trying to hit these notes in a distorted frequency. They're hitting the note right, but it's in a distorted frequency. A equals 432 is a harmonious frequency. Last part right quick. By the 1920s, America was slipping away into the pure strings of the international bankers via the registered Delaware corporation called the United States, and the tuning of American music became absolute with the passing of A equals 440 hertz. With the passing of A equals 440 hertz as a standard of concert pitch by the U.S. Standards Bureau in 1922, Mr. Deegan also began importing children's marimbas, some instrument tuned to A equals 440 hertz. So now he's giving children's instruments now in this distorted frequency. And when you look on our site, you can look at the somatics and see how the sand is operating through different mediums, such as just the actual vibration itself. They're playing each of these tunes in 440 and 432, and you see how the sand scatters and becomes disoriented under the 440 hertz. As soon as they tune it back to 432, the sand starts to form geometric patterns and shapes, and we understand our entire earth plane is in a vibration. The patterns that we see are because of a vibration, the same way the sand is affected by vibration. So therefore, vibration really does matter. It matters what frequency, vibration we are listening to our music in, our television, radio, everything. Last part is this. Mr. Deegan, let's see, during World War II, his call to arms 440 hertz chimes were used in wartime movie propaganda reels, and still to this day can be heard as the call sign tone icon of NBC Broadcasting. So that call sign tone that we hear from NBC Broadcasting, doom, 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 whatever that is in 440 hertz. He started pushing in the 440 hertz chimes. Now this was later, and you can keep reading yourself. We'll put this on the site 432thedrop.com. You can click on what is 432. This is off of omega432.com. And they'll go into showing you how this started being implemented in Germany under Hitler, how this frequency was used to, cause those particular subjects to be anxious and just, we feel disoriented and anxious and we can't relax. It makes us damn near go crazy. But it feeds us and they feed us. You know what I'm saying? We hear this thing in our car. We hear this thing, the same frequency on our television. So at 432, as a media corporation, we are, working to give solutions to these things, to have products in which will tune your televisions, tune all of your headphones, all these things. And this is what we're working on right now behind the scenes, and that's why we're busy. That's why it takes a lot to do this, plus keep the whole thing rolling, with the artists and all that. But we enjoy promoting independent artists and featuring their music in 432, because the artists for the first time can hear their music in a harmonious frequency. So dig on that, keep vibing with us. Know that all this music, we tuned it ourselves. We have tuning, programs and whatnot with the Drop VIP packages. Check that out on the website. We can start tuning your music library, and you can actually own your music in MP3 format, in 432 hertz, and do whatever you want with it. So look forward to that, man, the products and all that, and keep vibing and keep learning. It's all about frequency. It's all about energy, and then we can understand, just the basis of who we are and how we connect to our creator as an energy signature. If we have his spirit, we have his energy. If we have his energy, now we're back in the energy business, so that's all about vibration. So we got to be very careful about how deceptive vibrations have been militarized And they get us because it's the song is popping. They get us because the artist is popping, and that's why we like to really reach out to the artists and wake them up, at least to the fact that if you're going to put it out, give your people music in a loving frequency. Give them this music in the frequency of their highest resonance, their crown chakra. Each one of your chakras got a different vibration. That's just basic understanding of how we're put together as energy. So if you want to relate in a different frequency, then do it, harmoniously. Do it with a good vibration. Play me some music in the frequency of my heart. Play me some music in the frequency of my pineal gland. You know what I'm saying? Or my crown chakra. Something geometric. But don't just push me 440 hertz. And it has no geometric principles or qualities whatsoever. So vibe to it, man. We'll keep kicking that 432 drop to you. You know what I mean? And we'll be right back with that brother Silas Nehemiah. Talk about this flat drop. And we got that King Ra the Great One hitting us up shortly as well. Man, Political Mike getting on these chemtrails and seeing what's popping with the future, man.